Reality is a naive concept and should probably be abandoned as quickly as possible. What we call reality is in fact nothing more than a culturally sanctioned and linguistically reinforced hallucination of some sort. Nobody knows what's going on. Nobody knows. Nobody has the faintest idea. The best guesses are lies, you may be sure of it. And instead you discover there's assembly language in the machine, and it's deep in the machine and is rarely encountered except by hackers. I mean, that's what you're doing when you're taking psychedelic drugs, is you're opening the cabinet. You're going into the machinery, all those areas where it says the warranty will be voided if you remove this plate. Those are the plates that you're unscrewing and poking inside of, voiding the warranty on your model of reality. But actually, what is going on this planet? What is human history? What is a cognizing species doing, running around by the billions on the surface of this planet, obsessed with religions and driven by vice and hatred and visionary longing? This is not what they talk about in the biology books. Still less is it what they talk about in the physical chemistry books. And something has torn loose on the surface of this planet, and we are embedded in it, and we are it, and it is sweeping us and all life on this planet into some kind of apotheosis, some kind of shit-hit-the-fan situation where all the hopes and dreams and fears and obsessions are going to be held up to some kind of transcendental inspection. Nothing can stop this. Perhaps, it could have been stopped in the 12th century or the 6th century, but now technical processes, population growth, information transfer, destruction of the environment, the great dying is well underway. And the question is, does this make sense? And an even more cogent question, can it be made to make sense? In other words, can we come to, in the situation of a planet sinking into chaos, and somehow run around and punch some buttons and close off some areas and salvage something? Can meaning be salvaged? Or is the process that has gone on over the last, you can pick a number, but it's in the billions of years, essentially meaningless, dumb show and absurdity? The really freaky thing about this, I think, is that it's not clear, that it seems to rest in the domain of human decision, that the universe is not at all what we suppose it to be, and that we are in effect presented with a three-dimensional, four-dimensional, 11-dimensional koan, a labyrinth, a puzzle, a kind of conundrum which has to be cut through. And it's all done in the mind. The whole apparent world is actually syntactical in nature. This is what they don't tell you in the philosophy departments or the physics departments, that the universe is made of words, and that there has to be a speaker and there has to be a hearer. Photons, quarks, anti-newmain, that's not what it's about. That is a linguistic model that floats above the bedrock of syntactical connectedness that mind travels through to create networks that it interprets meaningfully. That's what's really going on. Avoid gurus, follow plants. It's like Van Morrison says, no guru, no method, no teacher. Just you and me and Mother Nature in the garden. in the garden, wet with rain.